Hey, thanks for stopping by. Do you like zucchini bread? Are you eating a low-carb lifestyle right now or keto and you're missing zucchini bread? Well guys, we're going to fix that today. We are going to make a low-carb zucchini bread. I will give you all the ingredients and instructions in the description box. I have almond flour, I have carb quick, I have the monk fruit sweetener, I have spices, I have salt, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. I'm going to sift all of that in with our flour, carb quick, and sugar mixture. It's just easier to mix up and distribute this way, because if you've ever just measured baking soda into a dish and not got it mixed up the proper way, let me tell you, that's disgusting. Try to break this up just a little bit more, and what don't break up, guys, we'll trash. Alright guys, I think that's as good as it's going to get, which is fine. Stir these dry ingredients together just a little bit better to make sure everything is mixed up the proper way. Okay, we have our zucchini. That's about one small zucchini, maybe a little more, depending, like I say, on the size of the zucchini. It's a cup, so you can judge whenever you're buying them. If you have extra zucchini shredded, you can always make a zucchini fritter, which definitely is a family favorite of ours. I have half a stick of softened butter. You can melt it if you want. And I have eggs. Break the eggs up. And we're just going to mix this up until all the ingredients are incorporated. That is room temperature butter, and you can see it spreads very easily through the bread mixture. This does come together really fast. Maybe 30 or 45 seconds of stirring. Okay. For the next step, folks, you could do a couple of different things. You can put parchment paper in your bread pan. You can put a silicone liner in there. You could spray it with nonstick spray, or just to be sure you have everything the right way, you can use butter, and that's what I want to do. As you can see, this is pretty well mixed up. We have a few bigger pieces of butter here and there, but that's fine. That will melt and evenly distribute throughout the zucchini bread. I've got probably a tablespoon or so of the butter, and I'm just going to put that all on the bottom, paying particular attention to the corners and around the edges of the loaf pan. Guys, I know somebody's going to comment that this is a non-stick loaf pan. I'm well aware of that fact, but let me tell you, I've had more than one thing stick in here, and whenever I'm making a video, I want to be sure that nothing sticks, because nothing is more embarrassing whenever you're on camera than making a major screw up. I think that's pretty well buttered. Let me get this off my hands and we'll get the zucchini bread into the pan. Okay, I have clean hands now. I'm taking our zucchini bread and I'm putting it in here. I have my oven preheating to 325. Shouldn't be but just a few more seconds. My stove is going to start talking to me and saying, hey, you're warm. Okay, let's spread this out evenly. Guys, this smells so good raw. I can't wait until it actually comes out of the oven. I told you. Okay, I'm going to get this in the oven and we're going to check it at 45 minutes. Okay, the timer just went off on our zucchini bread, so let's take it out. That looks really good. I'm going to put it right here on the rack and I'm going to let it cool for about 10 or 15 minutes. Then we'll take it out of the pan. I'm going around the edges of this, and guys, in all honesty, I'm hoping for the best. So, fingers crossed. Ha! Not bad, not bad. Okay, guys. Still pretty warm there on the bottom, but it's cooled off a lot on the top. I'll show you what it looks like whenever I cut a slice and put it on the plate. Okay, the bread has cooled down, so let's take a slice off of it. If you'll notice, it's really moist on the inside, which is really good for something that is keto. A lot of times they're dry. I like to have a little bit of butter on my zucchini bread. You guys might not like it. That's fine. You don't have to have it. But gotta have a bite of this. That is excellent, guys. That is really good. I think something that I'm going to do with this, I'm going to slice it like this right here. I'm going to put it under the broiler, then slather it in butter. And guys, that's what I'm going to have for breakfast tomorrow. But this is a really good recipe. If you're doing low carb, keto, diabetic, or diabetic, you need to try it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.